Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today's video, we are going to do a Q&A. It's been a minute since I've done a Q&A, so the other day I think I just put on Instagram like I asked for a Q&A. I asked for questions, not a Q&A, I asked for questions. And today I am finally going to answer them. So we're just going to get right into it because I don't want to hold you guys up any longer than you have to. Alright, so first ones, let's just see all. Let's go from the bottom. Oh no, that's a good one. Okay. What's my nationality? I am Dominican and Palestinian. I was born in Dominican Republic, moved to New York when I was 3, and then I've been in the US since. My dad is, I don't know what you would call him, because both his parents are Palestinian, but he was born in DR, so he grew up in DR, but I am Palestinian, which is Arabic. Do you have a favorite pup, and what is the story behind getting both of them? So, I don't want to say favorite. I get this a lot because everyone's like, you don't love Kona. I love Kona with all of my heart. But Bleecker was the one that changed my life in terms of like, I was never really a dog person, and so she was mine. I bought her before I met Taz. Actually, it was like right before, a couple months before. And so she's just been here through the ups and downs and everything in between. And I know that sounds really funny if you're not a dog person, but I wasn't a dog person, and now that I am, I understand why people are dog people, if that makes sense. And then Kona, we got Kona when we moved to New Hampshire, and I say that's Taz's dog jokingly because literally he just got the itch to get a dog, and he looked up like adoption things online, and then he's like, I'm gonna go get this dog, and so we went and we picked her up. That's literally how it was. We didn't really talk about it. So that's the story of the pups. Can you bring back your beginners in fitness series? So I would love to, however, no one watches them. What I have found that, you know, I have all these great ideas for videos and then they don't do well. And a lot of these videos, the ones that don't do well, like my meditation video did not do well at all in terms of nobody really watched it. And the same went with that series. So we were doing a couple like beginner series and nobody really watched them, and I want to put out that you guys want. So I don't want to keep putting things out that you guys don't want. Like my audience, I want to serve you guys. So if you guys want to see something, like really want to see something, keep coming in down below so that I can know. But you know, maybe we'll bring it back, try it again, but I don't know. I just feel like a group of you want this type of content, and then when I post this type of content, no one watches it. So it's just, you know, it's a kind of finding that nice balance between the both what I want to create and what you guys want. So let me know, like, please don't ever stop letting me know what you want, because I am doing this for you. I am trying to serve you guys, the ones that are already subscribed to my channel, because you guys are the OGs and the supporters. So whatever you want to watch, you let me know, and I will try my very best to make it happen. How to find a quality partner, your soulmate. So this is a difficult question. I don't know that I have the answer to this exactly, but I know that for me, I didn't really set out to it. I was actually kind of on my way out of a different relationship. This kind of just happened. I think my only thing is be yourself and work on you, and the right person will come into your life. Like, I don't think it's something that you can be planned. I don't know, you know, and I've been so out of that game, so I don't know how to answer this. But for me, it wasn't planned at all. Taz was just a happy accident. And yeah, I mean, it did change my life, and it's true what they say, when you know, right? And after all the lovey-dovey stuff has faded, and you know, you're 5 years in, and it's kind of like how the other person treats you, how they make you feel, the respect that they show you, and it's vice versa, right? The things of that nature. And so I would just say, if I were to say one thing, is just be yourself, and you will attract what you want. I hope that makes sense. Do you still hang out with people from Alphalete? We never see you there anymore. Yeah, I'm never there because it's just out of my way now. Some of you might not know this, but I do have a teaching job at Lifetime, and so I teach yoga there, and I get a membership with my job, and so I just work out there, and then Taz also gets a membership at a discounted rate, and it's just closer to us, and it's just more convenient, so that's why we're there. Not a question. You have an amazing soul. Thank you for being you. Thank you so much. You know, you guys are the best. Any tips on eating healthy when you work night shift? So I've had a couple clients that have worked night shift, and my biggest advice to them was kind of flip your life, or your eating habits rather. Doubt that you're staying up 24 hours and you'll be eating all 24 hours, but maybe do some intermittent fasting when you wake up to kind of hold you off, and then eat some snacks throughout the day. Or if you can't eat on your night shift, perhaps eat before and then after. Again, I can't really speak from that because I've never experienced that, but the clients that I have had, that has helped them a little bit. I hope that helps. Hi Yami, what is your teeth whitening routine? I don't have one. I was actually just talking to Taz about how people drink hot coffee with straws, and I can't do that because it's just kind of weird. And he's like, why do people do that? And I said, because they don't want to dirty their teeth. And he's like, you don't drink with a straw and your teeth are fine. And I'm like, no, they're not. They used to be much whiter. I don't know why I told you that story, but it's just what it reminded me of, and that conversation of whitening my teeth with Taz. Do you and Taz still work at the restaurant? No, we do not. What is your degree in? What schooling did you do? I actually graduated college with a 4-year degree. Yes, I went to school actually here in Miami. I went to Florida International University, and I got a degree in hospitality management. What are some goals or aspirations that you have for the future, and how do you plan on getting there? Wow, that is a whole separate video. I will touch on this slightly. My goals right now, just find stability in our life, Taz and I, and then also grow Lavabi. Lavabi is my #1 mission right now. That's my baby. The passion for that kind of just grew out of nowhere, and I really loved watching it grow, so that is what I'm focusing on. And then I am going to be starting other things here soon, just for personal, to see where that goes. Are you doing intermittent fasting? I feel like I do intermittent fasting, but not on purpose. So when I'm in Houston and I'm having my routine, Taz and I usually get up around 7:30. We'll have our coffee and kind of won't eat until maybe, I don't know, 11:30, 12 sometimes. And it kind of just happens. It's not planned, but it's just kind of what we do. And then when I travel though, my system goes out of whack, and I'm like waking up at 7 in the morning and I'm already hungry. So it's not something that I'm doing actively, it's just kind of how it is. How to start a business 101. I'm going to be starting a website soon and possibly an Etsy. Help. Yes, this could also be a whole nother video, but plane. Really fast. Planes are crazy, right? That's nuts. Just flying through the clouds. All right, we're back. Okay, so how to start a business 101. I think first and foremost, if you already have a name thought out, make sure you check to see if that name is taken, if it's registered, if it's trademarked, anything, because if it is, and you don't check it, but you have all of your business stuff going, you're gonna have to change it because someone else already has that name in your field. So first and foremost, make sure that it's not taken, and then from there, go ahead and secure your website and your Instagram, all that good stuff. And then from there, honestly, if you have someone that has been in the business or you can learn from, I would just stick to them like glue. And then if not, like if you're like me and didn't really have anybody to turn to about business, like I didn't grow up with a business family, I don't, whatever, learn as you go and accept that you're gonna make mistakes and that it's gonna suck and you're gonna be frustrated, but at the end of the day, it's gonna be worth it. So just go in knowing that it's not gonna be perfect, and I think it'll be a smoother ride for you if you understand that it's not gonna be all rainbows and butterflies like Instagram makes it seem. Let me know if that interests you guys, and if you want to see a full video on like how to start a business, things of that nature, I'd love to make one for you. Rate ACSM, ACE and ISSA. So for those of you that don't know, those are all personal training certifications. The two that I would recommend are not on there, so I can't speak on those because I don't know them and I've never taken those tests or anything. But the ones that I recommend are NASM, NASM, and then NCSF. That's where I went through my certification. So if you are interested in getting personal training certified, those are the two that I recommend, NCSF and NASM. All this noise, can you please respect me, please? And last but not least, how do you deal with body image issues? Honestly, just dealing with them. So my body image issues have gotten a lot better over the years, thankfully. You know, I've been working on them very hard. But there are still days that I don't feel my best, you know, whether it be my period or I just feel like I look like crap. It's just gonna happen, right? So the first step is accepting your feelings, like understanding that like these feelings will come and go. And then second of all is talking to yourself and loving on yourself a little bit, because I don't think much changes day to day. And, it's funny how one day we feel like a boss-ass bitch, and then the next day we feel like we're the scum of the earth, and literally nothing changes. It's just your perception, right? And your thoughts. So for me, what I like to do is talk to myself and put on something that's going to make me feel good, and do things that make me feel good, and put on music that makes me feel good. Just do things that make you feel good. I've been lucky because I've gone through these experiences, and I know the tools I need to get out of my toolbox when I'm feeling like this, right? And like I said, it's putting on something that makes me feel good, doing my hair. Honestly, today I thought I looked like crap, and then I told myself that I love this natural look. I like it. I'm in Miami. I'm just like, I just like the natural look. And so now I'm doing this video a la natural because I like it. And I think that we don't praise ourselves enough being completely natural without makeup. So that's why I'm doing this video like this, because I actually took a picture and I was like, oh, I actually kind of like it. So, it's just talking yourself up, because if you're not your biggest fan, then honestly, then we don't have anybody, right? So just having little talks to yourself, little words of encouragement, maybe leaving yourself some notes. I don't know if you saw my Instagram post, but I write on my mirrors now, and I put stuff like you're beautiful, you're worthy, you're enough, things of that nature. And just seeing it over and over and over makes you believe it, right? Because we are so inundated with things of, you're so fat, you're so ugly, you need to change this, you need to straighten your hair, you need to lose weight. What if we surround ourselves with positive things instead? So you're beautiful, you are enough, you're perfect just the way God made you, all of that. So that's my encouragement to you guys. If you need a little pick-me-up, take a marker, maybe not a Sharpie unless you just want to keep it there, and write on your mirror, tell yourself that you're beautiful, that you're enough, and that you have what it takes to make your wildest dreams come true, because you do. That's it, guys. Thank you so much for all your questions. I hope that I answered some of yours. If you have any questions that I have not yet answered, make sure to stick around on Instagram, because I will be doing more Q&As in the future. But for now, thank you guys so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell so you never miss a video. And make sure to check out my last video for some more laughs. Love you guys. See you in the next one.